Trick or treat.
Wow, happy Halloween. Go ahead and pick one. All right, just gonna ask you a couple quick questions.
I hate those things, man.
Yeah.
I've wasted so much more money on those things.
It's guilty. You feel guilty.
Yeah,
dude. You
every
have
time.
to.
What is it?
When
Like,
they ask for a tip on the screen.
Just a couple questions for you to answer right
Like
here.
Wing Shack.
Yeah. Oh,
Tilt
dude.
it. Oh man.
And it's already
Subway,
$22 for a meal by
Yeah.
myself without a tip.
I watched a video yesterday. The cashier kept clicking no tip and it wouldn't work. So the guy kept
Custom?
clicking 20% tip, and then he like grabbed his hand and he's like,
Yeah, those things are everywhere now.
Or they'll try to sneak it. It's already set like instead of going from smallest to biggest amount,
Yeah.
which is like you always want to, you're always going to pick the lowest.
I don't.
I hit custom now
you always pick
because it goes the lowest. Is
Dude, if I'm at
15%.
a place that I know they're not tipped employees. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Kind of.
It's like you're gonna give $3 for a Subway sandwich on top of the.
No, fuck.
I don't tip fuckers at Subway. No.
I
That's
go.
what I'm
I
saying.
hit custom and I
do.
give them like 50 cents.
Nah,
Fuck that.
I do because I'm a fucking,
That shit pisses me off.
I'm a guilty.
Yeah.
baristas,
Baristas, I do.
they're not tipped.
What's a barista?
Coffee, like a coffee shop.
I tip them every
You guys
time.
got too much money to afford to go to a fucking coffee shop, boys.
We just don't have it all sitting in our closet like you.
Welcome back, everybody. Life After Party podcast.
Hey, yo.
What up?
We're all here again.
Hi.
We're just reviewing that opening clip there, and some of us are
Good tippers, some are.
good
Fired
tippers.
up.
Some people don't tip at all. Yeah.
I don't want to be a good tipper. I just feel bad.
If I'm at like a restaurant, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, where you're getting good service.
well, and they're tip paid employees.
Yeah.
I
What
tip
pisses me off-
20% no matter what, and more if it's good service.
Yeah. For sure.
Everywhere asks for tips nowadays. Everywhere, even if it's not like fuck, I don't know.
They don't
And like
pay
that screen that was in that video where it asks
Taco
you,
trucks.
Yeah.
it gives
You
you
want to
the
leave 15% tip on a taco?
Well, that's what I was saying. So they'll start from like greatest to smallest, and instead of going from smallest to biggest amount, so that people automatically, I think
Yeah,
like
I've
psychologically, you're gonna want to pick the one on the left.
You thought about this hard.
Yeah, I have.
man.
And psychologically, you're gonna go left side first, and
you
so
think it's the smallest.
because you think it's the smallest amount on the tip, or 20%.
It is the
Usually they
smallest.
start 15. No, that's what I'm
Usually
saying.
goes 15, 20, 30.
Not
And this-
always.
This one-
30.
Yeah.
no, it's
Oh,
usually
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
15, 20, 25 is what I see.
No, I've
20,
seen 30.
25,
I see
30.
10, 15, 20, and like 22.
Oh, no one wants to fuck with 10%.
So one thing I do, and, dude, it kind of drives me nuts because I'll look at that screen and it says like 15%. It's like $4.73. Like fuck that. Or let's say 20% is $4.73. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go custom tip and I'm gonna round up to the
That's
nearest
the way
dollar.
to go.
Yeah.
Custom.
Yeah,
You don't round down?
I always round up.
Yeah, me too.
Like I'll take that 20% number and then round up to the next.
You know, I'm gonna start hitting custom and just putting like 8 cents, 6 cents,
I hope you accidentally press zero too many times and tip like $80.
$60. Yeah.
Yeah, because on those, I just automatically 20% no matter what, you know?
Yeah.
Just because I don't think about it, but now that this is becoming.
You want me to show you how much money you're wasting?
Dude, straight up.
You're wasting money.
They should have a little tab there where you can write a review though.
Right.
Well, the tip is kind of vindicative of the review, or indicative of the review.
Crow-indicative.
So when you guys go to Subway, what are you guys tipping? Are you tipping at Subway?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
I've been doing it ever since they implemented.
I've always
that.
done it.
What?
I tip. I've never put no tip anywhere.
Oh, I do it all the time.
Well, they're looking
Wing
right
Shack.
at you. It's like,
I'll do it at Wing Shack.
I
No
don't
tip.
guess I've been to a Subway where they ask for a tip on the screen though.
oh, all of them do.
Yeah, they all. Everywhere does it now.
You're getting loogies for sure.
That's fine. Hey, if
It's already made when you're
If there's loogies at a Wing
Yeah, not at
Shack,
Subway.
it's a damn good loogie. Wing Shack never misses.
That's me all day, dude. It don't end. At Johnstown, you been to the one in Johnstown?
No.
Fire.
Oh, I love that
It's
one.
It's an old school. Well, it's a huge bar.
I fed 55
Where?
people from there a couple
In
weeks.
Johnstown, huh?
Yeah, on Main Street. It
Oh,
used
in
to be-
old Johnstown.
Yeah, the Main
Okay.
Street Johnstown.
It's cool as shit, dude. They got a big garage door. Summertime, they open it up.
Really?
It's badass, yeah.
It's like
They
that
make their-
Sheba.
Hey, it hasn't been open since summer. This guy's full of fucking.
No, they open it during the summer.
Yeah, it hasn't
Yeah.
been open. It's only been open like fucking 4 months.
Wait, dude, when are you guys going to Johnstown and not telling us?
What are you
That's what I
talking
wanted.
about? That's been open since at least the beginning of the summer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know what I'm fucking talking about.
Well, because one of our facilities is right there south of Johnstown. So all I got to do is turn out on 17, which is Main Street, go 2 miles north, boom.
Oh, okay.
It's right there.
Yeah. I drive through there all the time going to.
You ever eat at the
locations
lunchbox there?
I've had it. Somebody brought it one time
It's
to
expensive
location.
sandwiches, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's fresh, you know?
No, that Wing Shack though, I got fucking $780 worth of wings a couple
Jesus.
P
like a month
card?
ago.
Amex? Mm-hmm. P card?
Amex.
Oh, wow.
Amex.
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 That's the problem though. It's Wing Shack when you take
Hold
it
on,
home.
hold
It's
on.
not as good.
Amex.
I've only had Wing Shack that one time.
American
at your house.
Express.
I know, but that's weird.
Me,
Amex
you.
is weird.
What do you say? Amex?
Amex.
That's what Paige says too. It drives me up the wall.
Why would you say that's so
Amex.
weird?
Because
Amex
it's-
is weird.
I thought it was
American?
Amex.
It's American
Yeah, it
Express.
is, but
it's
it's
not
easier for me-
American Express.
It's easier for me to say.
Man's got a point.
A Mexican.
It's not.
Or
Amex.
a Mexican or a Mexican?
A Mexican.
You call it Amex.
It's
Oh,
Amex. Yeah.
Amex.
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 It's not Amex.
I never had one, so I never fucking said.
I mean, if you were to read the word AMEX, it would be Amex because the
Exactly.
E. But it's short for American Express. so
But
it's
if you were
Amex.
gonna read it,
I didn't
and
know that's what it was short
you would
for.
say Amex.
the E would make the A sound like an A
Amex.
instead of ah.
You guys just blew my balls off right there. I didn't know it standing for American Express at all.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Double flush.
Honestly, I didn't either until I got one. Until I got
Yeah,
the card,
I'm
I
like,
didn't know
why?
what it meant.
Why would I? Why would you know?
Now Tyler's got like 4 of them. He's got like 4 Amex cards.
I have 2. Yeah. I got one. Yeah.
Yep, enough said.
That's the best credit card to get.
Besides the annual fee, you don't get it. You don't get enough back to justify a $400, $200, $300, $400, $500 annual fee.
That's how much the annual fee is on that
Yo,
thing?
Oh, I don't
things
know.
are through the roof.
Not on. Not
You
on,
don't know?
Not on my business. I got one for the business that I ran. That no
They
longer
don't have
exists.
no credit card with no annual fee though.
There's no fee on it.
Bullshit.
There's
I think
no fee.
they are, but they're most of the time aren't reward.
But I only have a $2,000 limit on it.
I don't have.
It's a small
for my
card.
Discovery card. I don't have an annual fee on it. Wait,
I don't have an
I
annual
know
fee on my
like
Capital
some of
One.
them though are like they get up to like $750.
Yeah.
But they say those ones are the ones like
Well,
the best rewards.
But
Those
you
are
have
the
to
best ones.
spend a lot
Yeah.
to get those rewards, like traveling. You got. I mean, you
Well,
gotta be a
that's-
constant.
That's what I'm saying though. Is like for if
Wow.
you want like rewards that are actually worth what you're spending, one of those higher limit or higher annual fee ones are the best ones to get. But who wants to pay $750 just to have a credit
I
card?
fucking hate credit cards, but my credit was slipping because all I got's the mortgage, so I had to get a credit card.
Yeah.
5% back, U.S. bank card.
Wait, just open it when it's 0 interest for a year or whatever. Then don't use it anymore. Get a new one.
yeah.
It's a way to do it.
What a savage.
I don't do that.
Wait.
You don't want to get a new one.
Yeah.
No.
Well, pay it off, close it out.
No,
don't
you just
close
keep
it.
No, you
No,
just keep it
that
because
hurts your credit way
your
more.
credit reflects upon
Yeah,
your
but
credit
after
available.
a year, they start charging interest.
Wait, but
If
why
you've
do you
got a
hold
zero
balance?
balance,
Why do
you don't
hold
have the
balance?
interest.
Right, but sometimes you don't have a 0 balance.
Why don't you hold what? Why would you ever hold a balance
Tyler
on
never
a
has
credit
a zero
card?
balance.
Tyler?
When
You're
you-
supposed to hold balance.
No.
5%
No.
of your whole credit.
No, because you want under 10%.
No. It's
When you
so
impulse buy like me,
you need to use 10%. So if they like to see 10% used on your credit limit.
Yeah.
They don't want
Total limit, not just on one card.
Well, if you just only have how many cards you got?
But
Credit
if you
cards?
have under 10% utilization rate or whatever, that's yeah.
Yeah, they want to
Did you
see
say
at least. It doesn't.
25?
They don't.
oh, what did you say?
4 or 5.
They don't want to see over 10% utilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it look like you depend on it. So you want to use 10% utilization rate on the credit card, but
I
they
always-
want to see no balance.
What's like? So when I bought the camper this last summer, the person was like, "Oh, we weren't using any of our credit cards. Like it was just a zero balance."
Yeah.
But they were like, "Oh, the bank really likes when they can see that you can purchase something with your credit amount."
Flex it up, boy.
She was like, the bank.
You guys are gonna be fine. She's like, the bank's really gonna like that. They can see that you can afford to purchase it with the amount of credit you have available.
Bullshit.
Well, I was like, I would never. That's a 25% interest rate. Why would you buy something that big on a credit card?
Yeah, that's fucking salesman 101, bro. They don't give a shit
No,
about
it was the
shit.
bank lady.
Oh, the
that was the lady at the bank.
Salesman 101.
Holy shit.
Salesman 101. What are they doing? They're making money off interest.
Yeah, I guess. I was like, oh, you'd be fucking idiot
Oh,
to do that.
Dude, I fucking hate credit.
First time I got a credit card when I was 18 years old. Didn't know jack shit about how credit cards work.
Didn't know shit about fuck.
It was a Capital One.
Shit about fuck.
I put like $800 on it. Didn't know about all the fees and how all that worked. Ended up having to owe like $1,500. After that, I finally was able to pay it off. I said, I'm never getting a fucking credit card again. Didn't get one again until I was almost 30 years old. Because I had to, at that point, I had like a 400 credit score. I'm like, I need to get my shit together.
Right, yep.
So I brought it up from 400 to like 630
Nice.
in like 2 years. Bought my house. Now I'm up. I'm just under 800.
Yeah. Sorry.
But I think I'm about maxed out where I'm at now because I sold my house.
Well, and this last spring when we were doing the whole house hunting stuff, they told me anything after, as far as houses goes, anything after 7:30, it really doesn't matter.
That's what I
I was like, why the
That's
fuck am I
excellent.
working my ass off to get a damn good credit score when after 7:30
It becomes addictive though because it's like
Yeah, because
hey,
I'll watch it every
bump
month.
that up a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember when I got to 700, I was so happy with it. And now I'm like, I'm going to get to 750. Got to 750. I think I'm at like 775 right now. And I'm like, I don't think I'm going to get to 800. But I'm completely content with between, like you
Anything,
said, 730,
especially at our age,
750.
anything over a 750, you're fucking
Yeah.
set.
It's just, what's the point? Going that way.
Tyler's like, fuck you,
You can't
guys.
have no fun with a fucking 800, man.
My credit sucks ass right now because of all the shit I have going on. But what's the point of over 750? I mean, I've had it over
Oh, your
750, but it
interest rate's
doesn't.
lower.
It doesn't
A lot
make
lower.
much of a difference though.
It makes a huge difference.
720 is like if you're over 720, you're good.
Yeah, technically, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's excellent, right? At 730.
Yeah, you're
For our age, yeah, that's good.
720 and up is excellent.
What is perfect? 850?
800 comes with a dick suck on top
I think
of
it's
everything.
I think it's 800.
That's why I want to
that's
get to 800.
850.
Kelsey's
What's that?
800.
Damn.
I don't think it goes
Mine's
up.
98, 798.
Really?
Yeah. Mine was 789 when we bought the house.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
more than that. Kelsey's got great credit.
Well, women
Oh, you're right. 850.
can build credit faster than men.
850 is perfect. Is that what you said?
I swear to God, look it up.
They're more trustworthy.
Yeah,
It's like
that's a thing.
it's like a red card for insurance. You know what I mean?
Did they not see that clip that we played last episode? Gwen Stefani on crack? Not all of them
That
are.
wasn't crack. It's meth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I didn't have no debt besides mortgage, and I could see it starting to slip because they want to see a little bit more. So I got a credit card for the first time.
Women have higher credit scores than men. But
Because they
it
build it
doesn't-
faster.
that's not because of their lack of a penis.
It is.
They're not impulsive as men.
Right. They're just that they naturally do
proved
that.
that.
It's not like they get a better credit score because the credit bureau knows that they're a woman.
Yeah,
They're better bookkeepers.
That's it, dude. I'm telling you.
There's more women. There's
I'm
more.
telling you, bro.
Especially not now because you don't know what's a woman and what's not.
There's more women bookkeepers.
Fair point.
In a
So what, a transgender has worse because they're very
Oh, I
impulsive.
bet they got
they're in
the
the middle.
Their
greatest.
followers.
They got the
They got a
greatest.
720 and that maxes out for them.
720. Speaking of 720s, over here.
The 720
So
club.
everybody your shirt, 720.
720.
Show the camera your shirt.
Boom, dude.
Tyler
That's
bought
my
it.
credit score. That's why I bought this shirt.
Yeah.
It's like
So Tyler's birthday, he's seen this he told us this story before the podcast. I said, damn, 720, huh? He's like, yeah, when I bought this, I thought it was coincidence. It was my birthday, July 20th.
Yeah. I didn't really know what it meant on the shirt, but my birthday is July 20th.
He's
so I'm like,
lived
that's
in this-
fucking cool.
He's lived in this area code his whole life.
Yeah.
No, it's 720 meant.
Yeah. Then my mom's like, why you got a shirt that says 720 when you live in the 303? I'm like, damn, Mom. I'm impressed that my mom caught that before me.
I'm a 720.
Me too.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Are you really?
that's just where you got. This is
That
where you got your
970.
phone.
Yeah.
This is where you got your phone. But this is 303.
Yeah, I got 303.
Mine's 720.
OG. That's what that is. OG.
Yeah, but it's about where you get your.
But
phone,
you have all
where
three
you
of
get
those
your
options.
service.
Brighton, Colorado.
Yeah. You get all three of those options.
I got mine in the Verizon store here in Brighton.
Yeah. And what do you got?
303.
303? I got mine
Originally,
here in
when
Brighton
you first
too.
got your cell phone.
I switched over.
I had the
to
same
Brighton.
number since I've
They give you
first got a
options.
phone.
Yeah. They give you options now.
I thought it was based off your.
Didn't they? They're coming out with a new area code for Colorado? I think.
Really?
There's
I know
some fucks
landlines-
that live
How
here.
many motherfuckers live here now?
Yeah,
That's
all the
why.
people moving in here.
What was your
How do you feel about
landline
that?
phone number though? In Keensburg,
303
303
732.
732. Oh, that's
9390.
it.
Oh, 903.
I don't think landlines are set
I
up
still,
though.
nobody uses that number,
I've
but
never
I still
seen a
punch it in a
712
King Super
landline, yeah.
sometimes because that was my mom used.
I had to call that number when I went to jail. And it was our fax line at the time. So I was like, Mom, please pick up. Please pick up.
What?
I went to jail once. Twice.
No.
You call and you just hear
care
the
about that.
AOL fucking tune.
That was on point, dude.
Did you guys ever do like the AOL chats when you were a kid?
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember it, but I guarantee I got into some fucked up shit.
ASL. You remember that? Age, sex, location.
No.
Oh, I
Chat
thought
rooms.
I
That's
thought
how.
What?
Like when you were in chat.
ASL is like when you're in a little kid in school, you got to go to a language class, isn't it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
don't either.
Age, sex, and what?
Location. So in the chat rooms, when you met new people, just to be quick, you'd be like, "Hey, ASL, age, sex, location." And then they'd be like, "Well, 18 female from Georgia," and you'd be like, "Nah," because you're from Colorado. It's just an easy way to get their information. Say, "Hey, are you worth talking to or not?"
How old were you when you did this?
I was like 10, 11.
He was probably like
Yeah, when I was doing that, I was super young, dude. I guarantee I got into some sketchy shit when I was. I remember I was like maybe 11 or 12, and I was talking to this girl on AOL, and she said she had chlamydia. And I'm like, oh, that's a pretty name. I didn't know what it meant, dude.
Is that a flower?
French?
Like, why are you? And now that I look back, I'm like, why was she telling me? that?
We.
I was not like. In my
was
mind, I
probably
wasn't even like
12-year-old
hooking
too.
up with her, you know. Like I was just
She's
talking.
honest.
To people.
That's good. That's the kind of girl you
Straight
want.
to the point.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than to say than.
Well, it's just like that. You sent me a screenshot of one of those Tinder profiles that said herpes or something like that.
I said that. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's like right in their bio.
Like they call it out.
Yeah, it was right in the
gotta
person's bio.
oh,
It was like,
man.
I have herpes, looking for somebody that's okay with it.
A straight shooter here. That's good. Hey, that's what you want. You want a chick that doesn't want drama. You know, straight up tell you, hey, I got herpes now. Let's save all the drama.
Save the drama. For later.
Save all the prescriptions. You know.
Just give it to each other.
Yeah. You want it? You got what I need. You say it's just a rash. You say it's just a rash. Oh, baby, I think we got our opener.
We got our clip. Yeah.
So so we live in Colorado. There's that new bag law that got
Oh,
implemented.
fuck.
How do you guys feel about that?
Stupid.
I don't care.
I walked out of the grocery store carrying all my groceries like, fuck that 10 cents, dude. I'm not going to fucking pay that. I'm fucking carrying my milk and eggs. Like, fuck that shit.
So there's I think like Boulder and Larimer County have always done the 10
Yeah,
cent.
they've done that.
So now it's 20 cents a bag because they do their
Really?
county law and the state law.
I know Silverthorne and like Winter Park, they've done it for a while. Too.
Yeah.
I feel like it's promoting theft. People are going to bring their own bags.
Not the same
They're
thing.
not going to pay for shit.
Right.
Really?
You can just
I'm
toss
all
shit
in there.
bags, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
I
got
didn't even think about that.
you got to recoup from that 10% at Subway.
Well, and I thought it was
Paying
just
for those
groceries,
tips.
but when we went shopping. Oh, I took Brooklyn shopping. My niece those are Christmas presents, a little shopping spree. And we go to like Aeropostale and all these little stores in the mall, and same fucking shit there.
Really.
I'm like, that's
It's
stupid.
everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's all stores. Mandatory.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, you get 20 bags, it's $2. You know what I mean? Not the end of the world, but
No, I mean it is a good thing. We do need this.
Plastic is so bad for
It's
the.
everywhere. You see it in the fields driving down the
Well, that's the problem. They're so light. Even like if you take care of your trash, by the time you get to the landfill, a fucking gust of wind picks up, it's taking all those bags out.
I get it. We need to change all the littering, all the
well, and those plastic bags are my trash bags and my garbage.
Work
my
truck.
Oh, I
garbage
reuse
cans
the shit out of
and
plastic
my-
bags. Yeah.
for picking up poop, dog poop.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Well, growing up, my
Freaking
mom would
lunch
always
for
keep
work.
all those bags, put them all in one bag underneath the kitchen sink.
Oh, yeah,
that's what
everybody
they
used to do
always
that,
were.
yeah.
Yeah, and I do too.
We always had one of them things that hang on the door, and you
Yeah.
just shove them in
Yeah.
from the top and pull it
Yeah.
from
That's
the
what we
bottom.
have in our pantry. Yep. My mind was blown. I seen that for the first time a couple years ago. We got it for a housewarming gift.
Oh, really? Never had one before.
Love it. Instead of having that big bulky, just big bag. underneath
Just a
the
bunch
sink.
of bags.
bags
in
full
one
of
bag.
bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I went out and bought a couple nice bags, one for produce, one for just regular groceries, because they're trying to sell them at all the registers now.
Yeah, they're upcharging the.
So I have like 2 or 3 at home, and I always forget those motherfuckers every time I go out. I wanna, be a good citizen, but I always get there. And do you have your bags? Fuck no, I don't. 10 cents? No, I'm like, no, I'll just carry it. I went to Costco, and I had to make 4 or 5 trips up to my apartment.
Costco will give you the boxes.
I don't know how that works anymore. No,
Yeah,
I've never.
does that tax go for boxes too?
No, it's just a bag, plastic bags. At least as far as I know.
I've only went to Costco a couple times, or not Costco, Sam's Club. Sorry, my sister gave me her Sam's Club card. Went there a couple times. I don't know how that works. That place is
What do you mean?
everything's just so different than an actual regular store.
Yeah.
Everything.
You know what I love about
love-
Sam's
I
Club?
love Costco.
You do the scan and go.
I've seen some people.
So you
do
just
that.
like, they have like it's a special lane, but you can do it while you're shopping. So as you're adding stuff into your cart, you just scan it with your phone, and then when you're done shopping, you just pay for it on your phone and you walk out.
Yeah.
Weird, man.
Yeah.
I feel like that promotes theft too.
Well, they scan your shit on the way out.
Well, they got like good security.
yeah.
Have I talked about the Amazon they're coming out with these actual stores, like grocery stores. You get the cart, and I guess you sign into an app or something for Amazon, and you don't have to even scan anything. Whatever you put in that cart, once you leave, it automatically scans it when you leave and puts it on your Amazon Prime account.
Imagine that.
Like how easy that would be. You don't have to scan anything. You just put everything in the cart. Once you leave, boom.
That's eventually that's how it's all going to be, because guess what? That's going to stop the people from fucking running out of these stores, because they're not going to be able to just run out. It's
But
going to
how
scan it as they go
hackable
out.
is that, dude? People are gonna be charging other people's shit.
Yeah, Amazon can afford it.
Yeah. But Amazon's on top of the game, dude. They got the money to have this.
They're gonna run the world here soon.
Yeah.
Well, but that's weird though, because they already own like natural groceries, don't they? Or
Yeah, they bought-
Sprouts or something like
Yeah,
that.
they bought natural groceries.
Yeah.
Or no, not natural groceries.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, Whole Foods.
Do you guys ever do the Walmart delivery?
A guy I work with, Dave Ramsey guy, kind of like your type. He he does that too.
That's what we
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
We do the pickup.
I don't.
King Supers
They,
pickup.
they drop it off, and we do the Walmart Plus or whatever. It's $13.99. It's
We probably would, but we live too far out of town.
So the
outside. They won't deliver to Kersey.
I just don't really care for a lot of Walmart's produce.
Oh yeah, we know
Yeah, you gotta be
we buy
careful.
produce at
Okay.
King Supers.
Okay.
And we got our own meat in
Yeah.
the freezer. But yeah, no, all the
And
just
sometimes-
But it
straight
depends
value.
where you're at too. Like Jim and Pat, the older
Yeah.
couple that lives down up middle of nowhere by my dad's cabin. They live up there. They do Walmart delivery all the time, and like that Walmart, which
Where's the nearest Walmart
I
from
think it's like, I don't know, maybe
South Park.
Fairplay.
Fairplay?
Maybe
there? Okay.
there might be one in Fairplay. I don't know,
Yeah.
but it's a ways away. But they deliver. It's like a 50 minute delivery, but they deliver and they get a lot of produce, which they have a greenhouse too, so they get most of their produce from themselves. But
Yeah.
they do it all the time.
I mean,
yeah, they-
when you live out there and you're elderly like them, that's got to be the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, my grandpa, yeah, he
Yeah.
gets his stuff delivered all the time.
Well, and that's the thing is when you just need, like, if you buy a freaking quarter beef, half a beef, whole beef, whatever, buy your pork, you have your meat, and like them with the greenhouse. I want to do that when we get the house built, is build a greenhouse, grow our own freaking veggies, and then
Yeah, I bet you
You
will
can-
grow veggies.
This guy's got big plans.
What the fuck does that mean?
what does that
It's gonna be weed, not veggies.
I'm not saying no. No, I don't. I want to grow mushrooms, maybe, but not weed.
I'm coming up there.
But yeah, dude, if you can sustain yourself like that, and then all you need from the grocery store is your freaking condiments and whatever else makes you happy, like me with paper plates.
Yeah.
I love paper plates, dude. Paige has never had them before, but I love
What?
it. I don't like doing fucking dishes.
Me too. We live on those paper plates.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like doing dishes.
I feel like when there's dishes in the sink, it's just like, I don't know, I hate it.
You know,
It's like you're wasting something either way. You're wasting water doing all the dishes, or
No,
you're
I don't
wasting
even want to
paper.
fucking hear it
You
from you.
flush twice, you waste water.
No, but going back to the
I have dense turds, okay? I have dense turds. It needs a double flush.
Football.
That wasn't my football,
it was a
man.
fucking mason jar, dude.
Damn.
That's what it was.
All right, it's been a week. We don't need to keep talking about poop.
Sorry.
Still fresh in our minds.
Sorry, go ahead, Ray.
Don't say fresh.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like having a quarter beef, buying it or half beef. I mean, I feel like,
Accomplished.
well, like naked without it. Like you
Yeah.
say, I don't have my pocket knife or I don't have my phone on me. You just feel naked. Like if I don't have beef in the fridge. I don't know why that's so funny. Beef in the freezer.
I don't know why you're.
I don't know why.
You made me laugh.
It's fucking weird, dude. Like I feel lost.
Like right now, I don't have any beef,
Yeah, we don't either.
I
in
would
my
feel,
freezer,
I would
but-
feel so weird.
but I'm gonna get some here pretty soon. But when we move out, this is
From
the
where?
other thing,
From who?
Like we've raised our own beef since I can remember, since I was at least like 10 years old.
Yeah.
So we get it, we raise it, we send it into the butcher. But now, dude, that costs so much fucking money. Even it's still way cheaper than the
Yeah,
fucking
it's
grocery
worth it,
store.
'cause
Don't
it's
get me wrong.
No.
But when we move out here, we're gonna start butchering our own.
Only
We
comes
already
out to
do
like
it.
what, $7 a pound for all the beef you get, or something like that. $8 a pound.
I don't know what it's at right now, but that's a lot of money.
It's like a quarter beef right now. Like if you would just go to a wholesale, like somebody online.
$8,000.
No, a quarter beef's eight to 1,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which is insane. I mean, just what a couple years ago we were paying $400 or $500.
But you're buying it from somebody that's raising it, right? So
Yeah.
like the last beef that I took in,
What does raising it right mean?
it was like $1,300 to butcher it. But when we sell it to people, we have to cover that.
The process?
Yeah,
No.
we have to cover.
No, you charge it. You charge it to the buyer.
You sell the hanging weight, and then the buyer does the processing fee.
Yeah. That's the way I've always bought it.
That's
You
the way I
pay
bought it, too.
hanging
We have to
weight and
we have to
process.
cover our costs too.
For the stuff you're keeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Not
we
the
have to
stuff you're
cover our
selling.
cost. We fed that fucking animal for a year. What are you
Oh,
talking
the
about?
feed cost.
Yeah, we have to
Okay.
cover the cost of feeding it and everything. So
Gotcha.
So that's why it's like when you buy a quarter beef, it's I don't even know what it costs now.
This is 800 to 1,000.
Yeah, but that's why like $1,200 to butcher a hog. I actually think it was a hog. I don't think it was I don't know what a cow costs now. But $1,200 is a lot for us to send it in, but we have to add up all the feed costs and everything. So that's why it's more expensive when you buy it from somebody.
That's why you need 1,000 acres pasture. Boom.
Yeah.
Where's the
Well,
beef
I already
comes
got a piece of ground I want to lease for that. We're gonna run. We have pasture for at least 6 months every 2 years, probably just on the
Yeah.
property. But yeah, we got a couple.
from? Well, just go north across the road, talk to old Peacock.
Yeah, Dad. I know my dad wants to.
They got good ground right there
They already running cattle on one part of it.
on his sister's.
Yeah,
not on his. I
on
don't
Stacy's.
believe.
Yeah.
Is your ground good for grazing cattle?
Yep.
Really?
I get paid to do it.
CRP, yeah. So they have the new law. I was just talking to Tony about this. CRP just used to be vacant land pretty much. Mm-hmm. Now you can have grazing CRP.
You can fence it off and you can
What
graze
What
it.
is CRP?
It's
Conservation Reserve Program.
Oh,
So it's to conserve the natural
keep the ground
native
organic.
grasses and everything. And
But now you can have cattle grazing, get paid off the cattle, and get paid for CRP too.
yeah. So like
That's
CRP
crazy.
right now pays me $30 an acre roughly a year. So I mean it pays the property.
you know why they're
taxes.
doing that, right? That's how the state's gonna get all their mushrooms.
Huh?
He's been trying to grow them.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a win-win.
Yeah, it's genius.
I don't think that's what it is. I don't remember why they did the grazing thing,
For
but
the
it
sake of
definitely
this
helps out.
podcast, that's
That's what it is.
That's what.
Might be a little bro science in that, but that's what it is.
But yeah, it's great, dude. Like just the CRP program in general is great for farmers, ranchers. Me.
Good shit, bro.
But yeah, I'm gonna fence it off. We'll keep it in CRP, but still graze it. And then they pay like an additional. I don't remember what it is. It's $10, I think, or less per head of cattle. They pay you.
I got the old hookup at work for beef.
Yeah.
Dude, at
Do you?
work, Wyatt, yeah, they got. He's from Wyoming. Riverton.
oh,
But yeah, shit, they raised like over, I don't know anymore, but a couple hundred head of cattle. They used to have like over 100,000 acres, I believe. Then they split the family. They're not down to 10,000 themselves. But
I was talking to a guy the other day. A guy at work got, I think it's 4 or 6 beef tenderloins for $40.
that's not bad.
We're talking beef. Those are $60 a piece.
Yeah.
That's
And you got 4 of them for 40
I just had
bucks.
a.
So then you
tenderloin
think about that.
dinner.
There was just 80 head of cattle stolen in Parker, Colorado in like the last month or something like that. How you steal that much cattle, I don't know. But that's when you get shit like that for that kind of price, it's like that beef is stolen. It's no different. What did we talk about?
Well, they do
That deal with the cry cut, that one a couple episodes
Oh
ago.
yeah.
Like you're getting shit for cheap because it's fucking stolen, but you're not going to bitch
Well,
about it.
how do you explain those ribeye trucks that are parked in the parking lots? You ever seen those? The fucking 20 ribeyes for $30 deals or whatever.
Really?
You guys ever seen those?
No.
They
Fucking
park it at
stolen.
like the Greeley Mall, the Walmarts. I think they did it at the Shields parking lot.
It's
one
either
time.
stolen or it's overstocked.
Or it's not real
and
ribeyes.
expired. It's not really expired.
it's like these chairs we're sitting in.
It's probably a horse, 20-year-old
Yeah,
horse.
I think that's what it is, man.
Probably.
But no, speaking to that point of having a buddy at work, so I had a guy I worked for a couple years ago was like, oh yeah, I bought 2 cows. And I was like, yeah, man, if you got a quarter, let me know. And so he was like, yeah, I'll get you one. And so it took him a while to get it. And finally, I guess he had some issues with the branding or whatever. But come to find out, like I get the cow. Come to find out, it's like a year past time that he was supposed to get it butchered, and it was a steer. And the meat it was a bull. The meat was so tough and just
Oh, yeah,
disgusting,
bull.
dude. Oh, I was so fucking mad. But we were stuck with that beef for
best-
like 8 months.
Best thing to do with a bull or like a mama cow that's older,
All ground
that
beef?
died, all ground beef. Yeah, we just butchered 3 of them in the shop a year ago in one day and just did all the ground beef.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do
And
it.
that's all I want really from a cow because, I get a few steaks, but a lot of the roasts and the other cuts, sometimes we just forget about them, We
I
just
had,
put everything, all hamburger, right?
Yeah.
Every meal we eat, we got hamburger in it pretty much.
Last time I did a cow, I had him cut some of the roast into carne asada.
Oh,
It was so good.
How much did that cost extra? Do you know?
I don't think it was extra.
No, really.
It was from Stagecoach.
Wiggins.
And see, and that's where I want to get. We got a meat saw and stuff. We could cut a lot of that stuff, and then when it comes to cutting up you could do that yourself later on. But that'll be the way to go, man.
You guys want to talk about an investment? Open up a meat packer.
Yeah.
Like, but I can't do it personally, or I would.
Go ask a meat packer plant. I know a guy. He used to work at the same company we do. The guy we use now, and he's like, dude, it's tight.
Tight?
It seems odd,
They're backed out
they're-
like a
yeah.
year.
Yeah, there's no way. How?
but the market's just fucking with them somehow. I don't know,
It's
but
tight.
yeah.
I could see that. Have you
Well,
bought?
Hudson Lockers seems like they're on
they're
cloud
fucking-
nine.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to say nothing.
They've also been there since what, like 55?
When they
Yeah.
don't even do
Yeah.
beef,
They don't
for
do
people
beef.
anymore.
They just do wild game, right?
Retail now too.
They do hogs. Well, I don't know if they'll do that for the general public.
Their markup is
They don't
insane.
do hogs no more.
They don't do hogs anymore either.
Nope.
They do everything, but not from the general public.
Well, Tony can't even get in there. Yeah, they go
Yeah.
stagecoach.
They have specific places, and it might even be their own.
Well, it's
tell you
crazy
this,
because
that
they've
place is
taken
good,
theirs there for 50 plus years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since they probably opened, they've had pigs. You know, it's crazy.
But yeah, I thought about that. It'd be great. But then you go talk to Ty, and he's like, dude, it's not that it's not good, right? Obviously, he's still doing it.
Yeah.
But he's just like, dude, it's tight. It's hard to stick with this fluctuating market and, increase productivity. And they're backed out for months, but that doesn't mean they're making out with a lot of money,
It's crazy. I thought it was a killing. That's why if I could stomach it, do that day in and day out, I figured that'd be the way to go.
I feel like you would love it, dude. It's so satisfying.
I couldn't do it.
Especially if you're not cutting it off the animal. Like, that's the only part that I could see it being difficult for, like, you. But once it's off the animal, it's so satisfying to cut it up, cut up
But
the
doing
fat.
day in and day out,
I love it. So doing wild game, dude, is like one of my favorite things to do. It's just so satisfying and relaxing, cutting everything up, mixing it together, turning something into a delicious piece of meat is just, it's so satisfying to me. And cutting the fat for like making sausage and stuff, dude, that's the best thing. Just the feeling of the knife going through it, just
do you remember how much fucking summer
Getting-
sausage?
Play that video. You
fucking hard on over here.
Remember how much summer sausage we used to eat? In high
Yeah,
school?
the,
yeah.
at the
Partying?
fucking.
Oh,
Pull
yeah.
out 5 of those sons of bitches, throw it on the wood burning stove.
That was all wild game too.
Dude.
I haven't made summer sausage in years, but my next animal I'm going to.
Dude, that was my favorite. Back in the day, we just toss it on the barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
55-gallon drum.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's crazy thing.
Yeah, just to thaw it out. Were you guys ever my dad sliced his finger
Yeah.
open? Oh yeah, that was bad.
So drunk, it just fucking sprayed blood everywhere.
Ricky almost passed out.
Do we want to start answering some of these questions that
We probably
got
should.
in?
Yeah.
What are they?
So your favorite childhood
memory.
is probably the oldest request that we have that we need to address.
Okay. Sure. Dylan Clark sent this one.
Yeah, Dylan Clark.
Yeah.
We went to school with him
Shout out.
up until sophomore year. I think he moved away down to New Mexico. But he reached out and said, "Hey, what's your favorite childhood memory?" Now it's a broad question. I don't think it needs to be, us together, right? So the first thing that popped into my head, it's almost one of my earliest memories, is coyote hunting with my dad. We're driving in this. It was a '72 Ford Highboy,
The blue one?
Blue or black one?
the black one.
Black one.
The black one, and it's Elmo, your stepdad,
stepdad.
Shane's stepdad, and my dad's driving. Elmo's in the passenger seat. I'm in the middle seat, fucking shifting for my dad. Right, every time he pushes in the clutch, I'm fucking going to the next gear. I'm like 10 years old, maybe, just fucking shifting, going away. Well, we find a coyote, and we just start chasing this freaking dog, man, through this field. Well, the driver and the shooter had to hand me their beers so they could do their job. So I'm sitting in the middle. Now my dad's shifting on his own. I'm sitting in the middle, and we're chasing this coyote. Elmo's got his fucking rifle out the window. My dad's driving. And I'm just sitting there in the middle holding these 2 beers. Out of nowhere, dude, we just hit this fucking ravine. Boom. And there was a hawk perched on the other side of the hill. And when we hit it, that hawk took off flying. And while we were flying through the air, that hawk was flying
Like
through the
slow
air in
motion.
front of
That's
us.
all I see is slow
It
motion.
really is, dude. Like the trucks, we had to have been 10 feet off the ground, I swear. And I don't even think I'm exaggerating. I was pretty young, so I don't remember, but that hawk was just flying in front of the truck while we were flying through the fucking air, dude. I spilt both beers all over me, fucking just drenched in fucking beer. We hit the ground, and I just remember my dad stops. He's like, all right, we're not getting that one. We're not getting that one. First thing my dad did, look at me and say, yeah, that stays in the truck. We don't tell mom about that. We fucking get home later that evening. First thing that happened, my mom comes up, and I told my dad, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. My mom comes up and she asks a question. I'm like, well, I learned something today. And she's like, what'd you learn? I'm like, the Ford can fly. And then my dad had to fucking answer all these questions. It was fucking, but that memory just sticks in my head. It was one of the greatest times, definitely the greatest time hunting from a young age that I can remember.
Heck yeah.
That's nice.
You guys
Yeah,
got
Shane.
one? Me?
Yeah.
I guess for me, one of the times in my life was before I met you guys. I was 6, 7 years old. Before I even actually moved out to Kingsburg area. I lived in Arvada next to a golf course, and you could walk literally across the street to the clubhouse. I remember I was so in love with golf. I'd walk over there every day and spend 8 hours a day putting, chipping, at the driving range.
Is that why you're so good at golf?
That's why
Yeah.
I was good at golf.
That's why he knows the fundamentals.
Okay, yeah, I thought
He's
you
still
just
good.
picked it up.
He's still
I was. And
Still
that was just, I feel like that point in time was just one of the most purest points in my life where I felt like every day, and I was young, so I don't remember a lot of it, like detail for detail, but I remember every day in the morning I would wake up, throw my piece of shit golf clubs over my shoulder and walk over there.
The old woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd spend all day there. I'd go to the clubhouse and I'd watch the PGA channel. And I remember when Tiger Woods won his first Masters, 97. I watched it in that clubhouse.
That's badass.
I used to go to but anyways, this one memory specifically, I used to always pride myself on putting because Tiger Woods was like a really good putter. So I would spend most of my time at the putting green. And I was at the putting green all day, and I remember this one older guy comes up, and he's like, "Hey, I'll give you $1 if you can make this putt right here." Okay, well, I make the putt. Well, that turned into other older guys coming over, started betting me. Then they up and left. I had a couple dollars in my pocket. My mom used to always send me with a few bucks there to spend the whole day getting, driving ball, range balls, and all that. Well, after this one gentleman comes up and bet me on a putt, and I made that, I'm like, you know what? I'll go up to other people, start asking them, "Hey, I'll bet you I'll make this putt, just $1." I remember at the end of that day, I came home with $44. And my mom's like, "Where the hell did you get all this money?"
Fucking hustling.
Badass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But that was one of when you talk about childhood memories, that point in time, it was probably only like a year or two, but it was just one of the most purest times of my life when I just was at the range. All my childish thoughts were I was just consumed by one game, and it was probably the most purest time of my life right there. So
That's cool, man.
yeah.
It's a pure sport too. Like
Yeah,
now we go golfing. Like
Now it
that's
just
the only
makes me
time you just
fucking angry.
Relax. Well, no, that's
well you get
or
mad,
drunk.
but
You
you
get
don't
mad,
think
but
about
it's-
anything else, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
Everything else escapes your mind
it's like a fun mad.
until you break your $300 golf club.
Right, Ray, what do you got?
I don't got one.
You got one?
Yeah,
All right.
Pick one up.
We'll come back to you next week.
Got one.
No, so my grandpa used to have a farm in Wyoming. We'd go there for.
Oh, this is where they ate the goat nuts, right?
Oh yeah. I used to go there for like holidays, spring breaks and stuff. If we weren't going to my dad's for like an extended holiday or whatever, we'd go to my grandpa's. But so he'd always have projects for us to do. I remember one time specifically, he had an old John Deere tractor that had been sitting all winter, and I go there for spring break, so he's trying to get ready for springtime, and we're trying to get this thing going, and this tractor going, and I'm helping him out, and it just won't start. For the life of us, we can't get it figured out. And so we go into town, he's getting, new spark plugs, new battery, new, everything. And we get it all put on, and we're fighting it. I think we fought it for like 3 or 4 days. He dumped so much money into this tractor to get it started. Ended up being bad gas.
Oh, yeah.
It's to this day, you bring it up, he gets so pissed. He's like, it's just, I just love it.
Man, that's good.
Good one. I guess for mine, it's just wrestling, growing up wrestling. But,
Yeah.
I mean, just the overall whole wrestling, there's no moment. Well,
Just
there's
the
no moment.
environment and just
Oh, yeah.
being into it.
Competition.
Yeah.
Main thing. I just love competition.
Yeah, you fucking do.
I get fucking heated, yeah. Well, I've calmed down. Yeah, everybody knows I had to cool out.
Well, you've never taken it too far. Like you're always it's always good, clean.
It's a good competition.
I lose it sometimes, just like, say, co-ed volleyball,
But it's always like, it's never like if me and you were competing, it's never.
Right, but like the other team, if there's another cocksucker over there, like,
Yeah.
awesome. You want to fight after this motherfucker? You know what I mean? I'll fight during this game. Like, no,
It
yeah.
sucks losing. Nobody wants to lose, I mean,
Oh,
I
so
think-
I don't mind losing, but I don't like losing when we should be winning. I don't
yeah.
I don't like.
Nobody does.
Well, no. Yeah, I don't know. You know how it is. Like,
I
if you should be
played on those teams with you.
You
Yeah.
handle it. You handle it pretty well during softball, but sometimes I see it.
No, softball is different because, I mean, it is what it is. It's
He's like, you
it's
can
an
have a couple beers.
it's an individual sport. Softball, it's a team sport, but it's individual on defense and on offense. Think about it. You hit the ball, you have one person that needs to either make the play, and then it goes to the next individual, which makes it a team. But batting, it's individual. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's hard to be mad there. Volleyball is individual and team, but it's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain in my mental fucking.
Well, it's just more. It's more high, like faster pace too. So it's like you
Right.
get
Boom, 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 boom.
you get going. You're like,
There's
fuck
more.
You,
There's more
motherfucker,
mind
crossing
games
net.
in
Yeah.
baseball because there's a little bit more time for you to. That's why I think that baseball's so
Hard. It's mental.
well, and
got
that's the
time to
thing.
think.
There's so many baseball players that have their
Herpes.
They're circumcised.
they're circumcised.
They
Fucking-
pick it up
what's-
with the skin.
Yeah.
Whole bunch of Jewish baseball players.
What's the word I'm thinking of?
Circumcised.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are Jewish. So superstitious, not circumcised.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, there you go.
There is a lot of
That's
superstition.
close.
in baseball.
Close enough.
No, but I think so because baseball is such a mental game.
It is.
I think.
Well, you make an error. You make an error on a grounder. You have 10, 20 seconds to sit there, beat the shit out of yourself, and then panic about getting the ball again.
And that could eat at you
Right.
for weeks to come. That's why people get in slumps. Guys get in slumps
Yeah.
just because it's mental.
Yep.
People won't get a hit for 3 weeks like in the majors.
See, so what makes a person great is if you can handle the pressure in pressure situations, and a lot of people
all
don't
about-
understand
And get
that.
out of that slump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why like Derek Jeter is like Hall of Famer.
it's just another moment. It's not too big
Yeah.
for him, you know,
He was always
Yeah.
he was always at his best in the biggest moments.
because he
But
can
when-
control his emotions.
But when you look at his stats, he doesn't have Hall of Famer stats.
No.
But he was always the biggest, and he always showed up clutch in the moments when it
He
mattered.
could control himself.
Yeah, and
So-
that's
some
what makes
people's
him a
heart
Hall of
rates get
Famer,
too
one of the
high.
greatest.
They can't focus.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, oh, don't fuck up instead of
Yeah.
I want like, because like just playing softball, sometimes you're like, fuck, I don't want this ball. I don't want to fuck up. And then other times like, hit me this fucking ball, dude.
Yeah.
You know, let's roll this fucker up. You know. Let's get
Well,
a
and then
double play.
there's the anger factor. Sometimes, depending on the athlete, anger can make you better.
yeah,
But like with me, anger doesn't make me
it could crumble you.
Yeah, it can
You
crumble
go-
you just
You
as
want to
fast as it can make
smash
you better.
that ball, and you end up grounding it right back to the pitcher. just because you want to smack the shit out of it because you're so pissed off. And baseball is not about that. It's about precision, you know.
Or you swing and miss, Mr. Tyler. Tyler always gives a courtesy swing on a walk ball.
Yeah.
And then he strikes out next pitch. It's like, Tyler, just take that fucking walk, dude. 'Cause, like, once he gives a courtesy swing to get another pitch, I know he's his fucking strike.
I'm not a very good hitter, and I act like I am.
Oh,
sometimes.
dude, you get up there and you're fucking dancing. I'm like, oh, this dude's about to crunk it. And then
Looking at me, dude, you'd think I'd be able to crank it over the fucking fence, but I can't, dude. I never have been able to, even in high school when I played, dude. I was a shitty batter. I was not a good batter at all. I couldn't hit the ball.
you got an old glove on you.
Yeah, I used to, and sometimes I still do, like in softball. But that was my thing. Pitching and fielding was my thing in high school. I couldn't hit for shit.
You got a good glove on you too.
Yeah,
You use
just
your
natural.
wrist more than anything. I feel all those grounders you get, man. I feel like they always hit your wrist. I was like, oh, every time I see that, I'm like, oh, that fucking
well, that's
hurts.
good. That means he's keeping his glove.
I mean, yeah,
low,
you get in front of it, but I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
I get fucked up
Yeah,
in
you
softball,
do.
dude. I get fucked up.
I remember
He
you
just
sent me that
used himself as a
Snapchat and you had a
body
fucking
bag.
big old black eye.
Oh, it
You
closed me up.
Yeah.
I got a concussion from that one.
Did you really?
Every season, Raymond gets fucked up some way or another.
Dude, it's bad. There's one I had a backside or a grounder backhand, and I was full speed, get it, and then I fucking roll through, land on my shoulder, and I don't even know, dude. It
And
fucking,
hit your head.
I smashed my shoulder, hit my head, concussed myself there.
Jesus.
I had to drive him home. He was
Yeah.
fucked up.
I
God
could barely
damn.
even stand, dude. But that was a little while after I think I caught that one to
One
the
to the
eye.
head, yeah.
But see, now they're turf fields, so it's true grounders.
That's the greatest
Oh,
fucking thing,
yeah.
dude. Like, you don't have to worry about bad hops on the
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right, because
It's nice.
a lot of times we be playing 8:30 games, 2 games played prior. They don't groom the field, so you got 3-4 inch divots.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to read the grounder. I mean, you go to get a simple hop, it hits one of those divots, boom, it's in your face. You know what I mean? Like, I love the turf.
The turf is
I
important.
didn't want the turf. It comes at you a lot faster. It doesn't get so slow, but you know the hop.
read it.
You
That,
can
that
see the
first
ball, know the
that
hop.
first game, it took me a little bit because it bounces a little higher.
Oh, yeah.
you know. So I'm like, holy.
A lot more ground.
It doesn't slow
Yeah.
down. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just- yeah.
But like after that first game, I was like, okay, I like it now. But it takes because you're used to it, like bouncing maybe at waist height, and then it'll bounce chest height.
It'll eat you
Yeah.
fucking up.
Yeah.
Oh, it eats you up.
Could
You're
you
like,
imagine?
whoa, gotta adjust.
Could you imagine? We're gonna play on this for several years, and then going to a freaking dirt field.
Oh.
We're gonna get tore the fuck
Oh,
up.
I don't want to play.
We're gonna get tore the fuck up.
Well, because like some of them dudes, it's 100+ coming at you at short, you know, at least 100+. I mean, a lot of those dudes take steps and then hit like Happy Gilmore, and it's fucking scary. I started wearing a mouthpiece for a while after I kept
Oh,
getting.
really?
Oh yeah,
Dude, now that I'm pitching, like I pitch a lot of the time now.
yeah,
I'm fucking nervous as fuck up.
right.
You ever
I'm
pitch,
tempted to
Shane?
get a face mask.
What?
You ever pitch?
That's all I did growing up. Little
No, nowadays.
Oh, now?
Softball.
No.
Making a sexual innuendo.
I don't know. I don't
No,
know how
the
to
ear
read-
thing.
I don't know how you read
The ear
it.
thing.
Gotcha.
Check this. We were a softball tournament in Platteville. Like, man, this was 5, 6, 7 years ago. Me and Shane, and he's playing third, dude. And I'm at short. This dude's a fucking monster, bro. He's eating everything. I mean, I was loving it. I
could
was
move
so
back
happy.
then
I
when
was
I was
screaming.
I wish he would
And-
come to softball.
And it was
No.
was it a backhand? I think he had to explode backhand.
I went on my knees and I had to twist, and my
Knee popped out.
my knee.
And
my
he's
thing
laying
caught.
there.
I understand why you don't want to play.
I
'cause your
jumped
knee,
up and I went to the thing.
Your knee pops out every time you play, but we got to get you a good brace where you can come play.
Catcher,
dude.
hey, catcher.
I was wearing a brace that time, man.
Or play catcher,
I
yeah.
was wearing a brace that time.
Come play catcher so you can drink with us before the game.
Nobody wants to play catcher. Nobody wants to play catcher, and nobody wants to play fucking outfield. That's the thing, man. If you grew up
what do you
playing,
mean?
if you
Outfield's
grew up
not-
playing
I don't-
infield,
I don't
if you
mind
grew up
outfield.
playing infield,
You want infield, but if you grew up playing outfield like most on our team,
I don't
they're
know
like,
how to-
I don't want nothing. To
I
do
don't
with
know
infield.
how to read outfield balls, dude. I did it this past season. I don't know how to read outfield balls. I know how to read grounders and shit,
There's another one of your mental games. So I've tried to play outfield.
especially
I
with
have-
those lights there. Dude.
I have too much time to think on a sky ball, and I just panic.
You
I just
overcalculate
fuck,
it.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta run, and then it's over my head.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, and then I'm too far
So
back.
I feel pretty comfortable in the outfield, but I feel like my eyes are going. So like last season, there was a ball hit like right to me, and I ran fucking 40 feet that way. And the right fielder almost caught it. Like he ran past me and almost caught it. I just couldn't see.
Those are the ones
Those
I
lights
just throw
on,
my
dude.
fucking glove in the air and walk off the fucking field, dude. But then I'm like, man, if I was out
But
there,
if I
I'd
see
do
it, I could
shit.
read it pretty well. Like I don't do too bad in the outfield, but
Yeah, I'm just not used to it. I mean, I never played outfield growing up. So getting put in there at 33 years old, it's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you
it's a
know,
complete you're looking at him to come straight at you or on the ground, not, 100 feet in the air. So it's a completely different way to try to judge the ball and everything.
Yeah.
You can't do it.
that's why. Hopefully, they always just hit it to Ronnie.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
Bob.
he
All day.
plays
Hey,
good left
fuck.
field right there, yeah.
I mean, he's centered left and
Yeah.
or he's centered left center and left field, bro.
All right,
He'll
guys.
come play the infield all day and freaking dig them all day too.
Athlete.
He's just an athlete, yeah. It's just so weird too how the smallest guy on the field is the fastest. You think about that, dude. Even you're not the biggest guy, but you're fucking one of the fastest. It's just crazy how short leg, like Ronnie with his short little legs, he's so motherfucking fast.
Yeah. Well, think about Tyreek Hill, shortest guy
Yeah.
in the field.
Yeah.
Fast. He'll double up anybody on 100
I
yards.
just wonder how that works,
Even jump balls, he'll position himself where somebody who's 3 or
gotta
4
think more.
inches, yeah.
Oh, just bigger cock. Yeah, you just got to think more.
You got a cigar, hold that motherfucker, you know?
Fucking four fingers, bro.
4 fingers. Yeah, he is 4
He's
fingers.
holding that bitch like
Yeah,
that.
Star Trek, that shit. All right, we're about done. Do we have anything? We're gonna go out on no videos or anything. Go out on the Blue Chew.
Yeah, let's. What do you think?
Tyler wants a
Shane,
sponsor here.
how single are you?
Here's how single I am.
Take it.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm not that fucking single. I'm not that single, man. Where am I gonna put it? You gonna help me put it somewhere?
That's what I'm saying.
Here's how single I am. I bought 12 pack of the Blue Chew.
Hold on, you got to start it from the beginning. How did you get into the Blue Chew?
How did I get into the Blue Chew?
Podcast.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we listen to a lot of podcasts.
Wait, what is Blue Chew?
Blue Chews are a knockoff of Viagra.
Okay, a subscription, right?
Chewable Viagra.
Yeah, chewable Viagra that you get prescription based. So when you go on the website, you have to fill out a questionnaire, and then they send you over to an online, like a Zoom meeting with a doctor. The doctor goes over everything that you put in your questionnaire, determines whether or not you're a good fit for
A Blue
for
Chew.
Blue Chew. So we've listened to so many podcasts over the past 6-7 years that I'm like, screw it. I'm gonna go on there and see what it's all about. I go on there. I didn't know that you have to have a actual conversation with a doctor. So I fill out the questionnaire, and then it goes straight from the questionnaire to, we're loading you up to speak to a doctor. And then it has like the camera, and I was like, no. So I just shut my computer. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know that. I'm like, I'm not doing that. About a month later, I get a package in the mail. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I open it up, and there's 12 Blue Chew
Oh, boy,
pills.
said this guy needs it.
I'm
This guy
like, what
needs
the
it.
fuck? I'm like, I didn't even talk to a doctor, but yet they still sent them to me. And my monthly subscription was active. I was like, what the hell? So I'm like, yeah, fuck it. Well, here's how single I am. I'm so single that I've had this subscription. I had it for about 6 months. I ended up having to cancel it because I only used one out of every. They were sending me 12 pills a week or 12 pills a month. I ended up having to try to give them, pawn them off to all my friends, selling them for a couple months. I ended up only using one out of. I probably got like 48 of them.
I wake up one morning, go out to my truck to leave, and there's 6 fucking Blue Chews in my center console.
He told me one day, yeah, I'd like to try one of those. I'm like, all right, take 8. Fuck it.
And then at softball, Tyler's trying to hand them out like candy. Anybody, and nobody do it. Anybody want a Blue Chew? Tyler, what the fuck is a Blue Chew?
Can't get rid of these motherfuckers. You know?
Shade's giving them to me. I'm trying to give them away. I don't like need them.
I know. I'm like, I remember I gave him one, and then he called me the next day, and he's like, never give me one of those motherfuckers again. He's like,
Oh, I tried it.
Still rocking.
he's
bro.
like, I was up for like 3 hours trying it. I still can't finish. He's like, I was in the bathroom panting forever.
my shit
It
won't
was
end.
rough, dude. It was rough. That was a rough night.
They do the job.
It was fun though.
So, yeah,
no, don't get me wrong. It made it a lot of fun.
So, anyways, this episode is brought to you by Blue Chew. You go onto our website, you get 15% off. You use the code word.
Just kidding.
How single am I?
Just
We're not sponsored. Blue Chew, shout out. We got you.
All right, guys.
You
thanks
sponsor
for,
us, I'll start using you more often.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks
Go
for
ahead and
listening.
check us
Like,
out.
Thank
like
you.
subscribe, email us, shout out. Appreciate you.
See ya.